Good evening. You are very welcome here. I hope you had a lovely week so far. There is actually this, I can't remember the saying, so I won't say it, but I'll try to find it. I'll put it in the description. And I hope you had a lovely weekend. It's still shining here. Hope it's gonna shine again for the next few weeks. Like, I don't know about you, but like, let's enjoy it for what it is now. A little retrospective about the last week video, which was, I have to check our duty to learn. Few things. For me, I am learning, I'm trying to not learn too many things at once, even though I think I'm kind of in the moment where I want to learn maybe as quick as possible, because I never did those lessons before. So I'm like, oh my god, I can't lose any more time. But like any work, you have to learn to be patient, because if you learn a lesson in an hour, it's never really gonna stay anchored with you. So yeah, I think I have to learn one lesson at a time, but I just find it quite tough. So at the moment I'm kind of learning how to put boundaries, because it was never something, especially in my early 20s, was never something that I was aware of. Often feel guilty for saying no, or for saying what I wanted or what I didn't want. I think I'm kind of went from this extreme of like yes to absolutely not. No, I'm not here, goodbye. So I just find that it's quite difficult to learn something that nobody taught you or you weren't really aware of. So that's the lesson I'm learning, and I think it's an important lesson, and I can definitely see the benefits for me. I suppose the people that love you as well would like to see you having boundaries and having your space. And I would encourage the people I love to do the same. In my early 20s, it was very chaotic, and I used to have a big group of friends. We were always like around 20 friends, and I always kind of struggled to be around that many people and befriend deeply with that many people. I personally, for me, it wasn't possible. And with some friends that I had at the time, not blaming anyone, it was quite hard to say no. I'm not gonna do this, or I'm gonna chill at home and I'll see you within 2 days. It was a bit inconceivable. And I remember just this panic of just saying no, of like, oh my god, how are they gonna react? With some people, I was just really picky within the words, and yeah, just kind of like, okay, so let's choose the words properly, let's hope for the best, click send, that's what I want, I'm not in today. And then would either turn into an argument or, but like I was absolutely nowhere. It was like, I have to think of this person, I have to think of this person, I have to think of this person. It's exhausting. It's really exhausting. And I think now I'm really I think I've reached a point of complete exhaustion where there was like no other possibilities than just be like, the door is closed. The door is closed and locked. And then, like with the time now and experience in general, I think I kind of know when to open it and to whom. I can't really wait to that point. Like, I wish that nobody would wait to that point to be like, I have no resources, I have to say no. Like, if it's the way then you'll have to build boundaries, then so be it. But I just hope that you are aware of your boundaries and your limits, and that you are capable of saying no. So I might have said that in my previous video already. It's what I'm learning. I'm a bit struggling, but I can see the benefits. And also I think I'm fine now with be like, okay, let me check, how do I feel about that? Actually, no, I don't think that's for me. Would I say why do I need that? I just find it strange that I would explain why. Why do I say yes? Why do I say no? Why do I say maybe? I don't know. Please give me your opinion. I stopped giving explanation of why do I do what I do. What comes with that is you have to let people think whatever they want to think. And I think that is a bit hard, but what can you do? You can't really do anything. Like, this is also exhausting to be explaining. There is a book, I don't know if it's the Stoic, maybe the Stoic, saying that you can control what people think of you. That is the hard truth. You can't. Some people might take things personally. I'm also trying to learn to not take things personally, so that it gives me the freedom to choose my boundaries, my limits, what do I want, what I don't want in my life. I think everything kind of follows its course naturally. Letting go of the force, let it roll. Let it roll. It would either sort itself out eventually. Like, at this stage, I think I have less and less worries. Having your time and your space, there is nothing. Where was I going with this? When you have your own space, so much peace in it. It's just like there is nothing else. You can just, the tools I had at the time, I think I was quite trying to manage people reaction because I didn't want to react badly. Yeah. It's another thing you have to let go. If they want to be angry, they have to be angry. If they want to shout, they have to shout. If they are fine, then that's good. So that's the reflection of our duty to learn. I think that's a good retrospection for me. I might add something at the end. But for now, I'm gonna read the one I picked for today. I actually forgot to read it this morning. So I'm gonna read the one that I didn't read today, which I like. I love all of them. I don't know, I'll have to find a way, like, if you're not getting the book at this stage, I don't know what to do. Receive honors and slights exactly the same way. Receive without pride, let go without attachment. That's from Marcus Aurelius. In the midst of the breakdown of the Roman Republic during the Civil War between Pompey and Caesar, Pompey made the decision to give control of the military fleet to Cato. It was a massive honor and a hugely powerful position. But then a few days later, responding to the protest of his jealous inner circle, Pompey reversed the decision and took the command away. It could have been seen as an enormous public humiliation to be given a promotion and then have it taken away. The records show that Cato's reaction was basically nothing. He responded to the honor and the dishonor the same way, with indifference and acceptance. He certainly didn't let it affect his support for the cause. In fact, after the snub, he worked to rally the soldiers before battle with inspirational speeches, the very men who should have been under his command. That's what Marcus is saying. Do not take the slides of the day personally, or the exciting rewards and recognition either, especially when duty has assigned you in important cause. Trivial details like the rise and fall of your position say nothing about you as a person. Only your behavior, as Cato's did, will. So I did like this one. I suppose can apply it for so many situations of. I'm just thinking of community, and there is another quote that I liked this week. Yeah, made for working together. I do like this one as well. I don't know if I'll read it. Maybe I will. Maybe no, I won't. You have to get the book. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking of community work and just if you were on top, would you go back down? I think that's kind of the idea, isn't it? If you were the king, would you go back into being just a citizen to meditate on? Like the best people in power is the people then probably have been citizens themselves. But then really depends on many things, experiences and life. But yeah, to meditate on. Please share your opinion. That would be your opinion. You're allowed to share it. On that note, I don't know what you're doing for the evening. I don't know if it's early evening where you are. Is it late evening? Did you eat already? I'm gonna cook myself some dinner and I'm gonna finish my cup of tea. I don't know if you have some sort of little obsessions, maybe. I am obsessed with cups. There's just something. There is something about cups. Anyhow, I'm gonna let you go. Have a lovely evening and I'll see you very soon.
Yeah, making each day after year.